One of my New Year's resolutions was to check my judgment. So like when I'm judging people, ask myself where that is coming from. Like, is it coming from my own insecurities, which I found that most of the time it is, or like is it coming from an honest point of concern for that person that like maybe I should act on and actually like come to that person's aid. You know, just figuring out why I'm judging that person and just understanding my emotions and feelings better. And it's something that I've been working on a regular basis. Sometimes I forget, but I feel like most of the time I've been pretty good at just being like, wait a second, what am I doing? Why am I doing this? Like I said, 90% of the time, if not more, I'm probably more, 95% of the time, it's coming from a place of my own insecurity. But in doing this, I feel like it's made me so much more confident, because I just think about like, if somebody else is judging me, then most likely it is coming from a place of their insecurity. So why is that my problem? Like, I'm just gonna do me, and if other people don't like that, that's their problem. It's their own insecurities most likely is the reason why they're not liking whatever it is I'm doing. And that's for them to work through, not me. Like, I can only work through my own insecurities and my own issues. And if other people have problems with the way that I'm living my life, it's either a genuine concern and they can come to me and they can address it with me, or it is an insecurity that they have that they're projecting onto me and judging me for it. In which case, that's not my issue to fix. I can only focus on myself. I feel like it's made me a nicer person, at least in my own mind. Like, I feel like I'm judging people less honestly, and when I do, I'm just like, what even am I doing? Like, that's so embarrassing of me to feel that way or to think that way. Like, don't be mean. Not only has it made me feel like a nicer person, it also has made me so much more confident, because it makes me understand where other people's judgments of me are potentially coming from, if they're even judging me at all, which, like, I have no idea if they are. That's something that I just put into other people's minds, I guess. But even if, like, say someone expressed it to me, or I heard a rumor that, I don't know, this hasn't happened, I'm making up a hypothetical situation, but say something did happen where it got back to me, where I heard judgment from someone, I feel like it's made it so that I can just be like, no, like, that's that person's problem. That's their insecurity, not mine. And that's for them to figure out. I'm gonna keep doing me. It's just made me better, so that's all. I wrote down all my New Year's resolutions in my journal, and I was just like flipping through my journal and going back and looking at like the things that I wanted to accomplish this year. And that was obviously one of them. And I was like, oh, I actually have really been doing that and sticking to it, and it actually just has made a huge difference in my life. And also, if you have New Year's resolutions that you've made and that you wrote down somewhere, this is your reminder to go back and look at them and see where you're at, because I was pleasantly surprised with mine. I was like, oh my god, I've actually like done some of these things and I'm really proud of myself, and it was a reminder of the things that I still want to do. You know, just take that time, reset. Basically, I'm just saying there's a lot of ways that you can improve your life. It's a constant, daily struggle, but I think it's worth it, because at the end of the day, like, it maybe makes you a better person to be around, but it also makes you a better person for yourself, and you feel better, and like, even if nobody else takes notice of it, it feels good for yourself. Like, for your own personal reasons, becoming a better person makes you feel better so many ways. Like, it makes you feel better about the way you treat other people, but it also just makes you feel better about who you are, and it makes you an easier person to live with, because no matter what, we have to live with ourselves. Why not make yourself a better person to be around? Why not improve yourself as much as you can on a regular basis? I think my rant is over.
Hello, happy Monday. I've actually been doing a bullet journal prompt to just kind of like reset my mind. I just find them on Pinterest. So I accidentally did April instead of March because I didn't read clearly. But it was like new month journal prompt. So what do I want to focus on this month? What do I want more of this month? What are my goals for this month? How am I taking care of myself? Where can I grow? This month I'm excited for blank. And then it also has new month affirmations. So these were: I welcome new opportunities into my life. I'm on the right path. Everything always works out for me. I am aligned with my purpose. I radiate positivity and attract good things. So I just think those are fun little ways to like reset for the month. And I also love the affirmations. I don't usually do them, but it's something that I think I want to be better at because I feel like words have such strong power. And so I do think that like when you have affirmations, I think they work because you say it and whatever you say you start to believe. And so if you're saying bad things, then you're going to believe those bad things. And if you're saying good things, then you're going to start to believe those good things. So I think positive affirmations are great. And I think that is like a perfect little way to remind myself to do them if I just do the monthly journal prompts. So the paint has been ordered for this room. And in the meantime, my parents have a dresser that they're not using anymore. It's in kind of rough shape. So I'm gonna try to fix it up to maybe fit the vibe in here. That it's literally the same exact color as these overalls, but also it just doesn't matter what I'm looking like because I'm removing paint off of drawers in a house that only has my dad in it. So here's the fit. I feel like such a poser walking into the hardware store with like a dirty paint covered sweatshirt. Day like 100 of doing this dresser. I had to take some breaks. It's a lot of sanding. It smells a little bit toxic. I did start wearing a mask. I thought that was probably smart. Well, actually, my dad thought that was smart and he gave me a mask. So I did start wearing a mask. But I want to get this done. I at least want to get it sanded and then I need to just stain it and then it's done. But I want it to just be done. The paint came in, so once the dresser's done, I'm gonna start painting in here. The dresser is stained, it's drying. Like I said, it's gonna be like 6 hours before that's done. So I'm going to get underneath the bed, clean out all those clothes. I think there's probably stuff I'm going to donate because it's all just like been shoved under there and I haven't worn any of it in forever. So I'm gonna go through all of that, sort through the stuff that I'm getting rid of and the stuff I'm keeping and clearing that out. And then getting this space ready for paint. So I cleared out all the clothes underneath the bed. And I'm sure you can hear the dryer going right now with more because they all needed to be washed. This is a lot of pants and shorts for a man who wears the same 2 pairs of pants every single day. Okay, so I have it all cleared out in here for the most part, but I'm actually gonna take a pause and I'm not gonna start painting. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna empty out this and get it ready to go into the other dresser because this closet in here is such a mess. There's just like random stuff everywhere. So I'm gonna actually take out all the clothes from that, move that into here, and organize all of this stuff into that little dresser because hopefully the other dresser will be ready. If not tonight, it'll be ready tomorrow. I feel so chaotic right now because I just have everything everywhere. I'm emptying out this whole closet so that I can put this in, and then I'm gonna reorganize everything back into this. These are my toolboxes. They're just bags and they're just filled with like random tools. You can see like, do you see that's a screwdriver just hanging out? So it'll be nice to not have a weird tool bag, hopefully. Okay, so there's actually way less stuff in there than I thought there was gonna be. I just kept all of the like musical instrument stuff in that corner because they're big and they're honestly like organized and together. For the most part, this is just like random extra like cords we have, and then crafts, like paper, markers, all of that stuff, and then tools. So it really actually shouldn't be that bad, and I think this will be able to hold it all, which I'm happy because I was nervous that there wasn't going to be enough space for all this stuff, but I do think that there is going to be enough and that it's not even going to take me that long to do. Dresser is done, so it's time to start painting. I've been trying to cut back on my sugary drink intake, so I have not been drinking soda as often, but today just called for it. I'm painting all day and I'm tired and hungry because I've really only had toast today and Cheez-Its, but I don't feel like stopping and like making food, so soda it is, which is unhealthy, but it is what it is. Man, it's so good. First coat is done. Ceiling 2. and I had enough paint, which is obviously great. I'm so obsessed. It makes me want to paint every room in my house. I just love it so much. That little lump is the cat. I am so obsessed. I think it looks so good. Like, literally the only difference in here, well, there's a couple differences, I guess. I have the dresser right here. So I got rid of that, like, white thing that was over here, the white dresser. And then the paint. And then we have, like, a little bench that I moved. It was right over here, and I moved it over there. We moved the fan into this corner, so it's out of the way. But like, other than that, just the paint color is different, and it feels just like a completely different space. I feel so happy in it. I literally, like, I don't want to leave it. I hung out in here for a lot of the day yesterday. I plan on hanging out in here for a lot of the day today. I am so obsessed with it, and it makes me want to paint every other room in the house. I love it. It just looks so good. Definitely more stuff that I want to do. Like I said before, I really want bedside tables. I still want to get like art for the walls. I need a curtain for this window over here because we just have like this ugly pull down gray shade, and it is really bringing down the room. And then the trim is actually like a bright white, and I feel like it doesn't go with the walls super well. So I want to paint the trim. I'm thinking about staining the closet door. With the white walls, it looked good the color that it was. It was like a nice contrast to the rest of the room. But now I feel like it kind of stands out in like a weird way. So I think I want to stain them slightly darker, maybe to like match the floor, because the floor is a little bit more orangey, and like this is more orangey. So I feel like it might look nice if the walls are just like a little bit warmer and more orange. Not the walls, the doors are a little bit warmer and more orangey. There's more improvements to come, but this is like such a solid start, and I love it. I love it. I think it looks so good. I also completely forgot. My face is so red right now. I put like a weird skin thing on it, and it's still very, very red. But I forgot that my camera died while I was doing the closet in our little office room. This is the closet. Everything is nice and organized. I reorganized my hat, so like all of my hats are there. Those are all of Lucas's, some of our books. And then, like I said, I kept the musical instruments down here. And then I have like a stool over there, but everything else is just organized nicely in all of these drawers. I have like all of my paper, journal supplies, that sort of thing. And then like all of our tools and just like random miscellaneous things that like, it's still a little chaotic, but it's so much better than it was. It feels so good. Like when I open the store, I'm not stressed. It feels super nice to have that organized as well. Overall, good week. Very successful. I guess like 2 weeks actually, because I did the dresser most of last week, and then I finished it up this week, and then I painted the walls. But in here you can see the like bright white trim with the wall. It just looks a little bit off to me. You can see the closet doors just like kind of stand out in a weird way that I don't love. And then also this panel, I need to figure out what I want to do there, because that is just like even more of an eyesore than it was before. So thank you for watching, and I hope you liked it. Have a good week, weekend, day, whatever, night, all of it. Have a good for everything. Bye.